of the National Football League.
On the Bengals sideline, that's head coach Zach Taylor. His guys sporting an unblemished 3-0 record so far. Along the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Broncos. His guys no doubt happy to be back home after they took the loss on the road last week. On the booth alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, and we're just about set to get this one started. And Monday Night Prime Time is underway. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. And at the helm won his second Comeback Player of the Year award last year with a career-best season. Now in year 6 here in the NFL, it's Joe Burrow.
And all those touchdowns he had last week, Kate, he traded every one of them in exchange for a victory. It's team over individual for him. So even though he himself is coming off the exact type of showing you want, that kind of efficiency usually wins you games, he's not happy about it. And he will be focusing on rectifying these things here.
We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
It's a game of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
11, Tommy.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Guns. 12.
Again, it's Gibbs. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they will be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
11, Mighty.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
3rd down and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Unable to find Jalen Noel with that one. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Enough to Gibbs from the gun. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
A gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. This one's caught. Smith has it. He has this down to the 34. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for Broncos' 1st down.
11,
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here we go.
Gibbs now from the gun. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Brought down by Christian Wilkins.
11, Tommy.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Finds a man right side. They'll muster a little down to the 30. Brought to the ground by Dante Jackson. Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play event as they get set for 3rd and 6. He'll air it out on 3rd. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And they're up against it. 4th down coming up.
Field goal. A 47-yard attempt.
Butker knocks it through. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
We'll call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season you won't. In that case, you went right through it.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So here are the Bengals now as they get set for their opening drive. And leading them out, a rare breed in the NFL, their lefty QB.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game you had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the one interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win, and certainly some momentum to build on today.
To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ball game. Third down, 1 yard to go.
Ryan, ready? Back to 80.
Back to the well again. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Pickup of 2 here, and a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
60 boxes, 60
Going to the ground again on first. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up second down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Nice.
This time it's a passing play. Completed over the middle. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Ready, ready.
They sure are moving in early, Brock. Here's a new set of downs at the opposing 43.
Ready.
They go play action on first down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Bengals have a first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Pass is hauled in by the running back.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Here we go. Gravity Lions.
Sticking to the air here. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up third down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Ready.
They're going to try and throw it here. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals finish off their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Barrios now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Denver offense taking the field for their second drive. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well.
11.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Play action now. Burrow finds his fullback. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game. But boy, Brock, what a shot.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd and 7.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. This is complete to Gibbs. And he's going to wind up out of bounds on 3rd down, so they're going to be forced to punt this away now. 4th down punt coming up. Ethan Evans out to do the honors. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Coach Zach Taylor getting his Bengals out there for their next drive. They're on a 3-game winning streak, Brock, and working to stretch that out to 4. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Setting up the running back screen. Breaks across midfield, hits the opposing territory. And he takes this into enemy territory to the 48-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. 1 play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Panther 60. Ready,
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Gravity lying.
Another carry for him. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
3rd down and 11.
Get it. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
That's going to do it for our 1st quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-3 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. And on 4th down, they're about ready to punt. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Denver ready for another offensive possession. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10.
11 MT.
He's on the ground with Gibbs. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Well, that's not what the offense style does. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
3rd and long for him here. Finds him over the middle. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down. Ethan Evans on that a punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. before the return gets far.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. They'll work against the blitz. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted! Kobe Bryant has it.
I'm one, ready?
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Brings up 2nd and
Here we go.
10.
Turbo shot.
And 2nd and 10 now. It's Burrow. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
To the air on 3rd and long. Throwing the out route complete. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard. Just about a yard to the markers. And they're going to take the risk and go for this.
It's now 4th down.
To throw again. It's Burrow. Got his man. This is no. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
6.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
11.
At the 38-yard line.
What is that?
Burrow now on 1st down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or 2.
And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Broncos, 1st down.
From the red zone now. Cool's got it again. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. 2nd down now. They need 7.
A 3-yard pickup.
Here we go.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the
Burrow from the gun. Brought in. And he's going to have him a 1st and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Broncos 1st down.
Here we go.
1st and goal at the
Sticking it in the air. It's Burrow. Has it in close. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos parlay the interception into points. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Broncos push their lead to 3. Butker on now to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, smash, cross.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he gets a few on the plays forward.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Back now, pressure coming. That's incomplete on 2nd down. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 3rd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Get it.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
That's cut beyond the marker. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Not in a time crunch just yet, but they're hurrying to the line anyway.
1st down.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Complete to number 9.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
At the 44-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. It looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Finds him on the crossing route. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
A 28-yard gain. And
Hey, check that. Street. Ready.
He keeps this one himself. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
Let's go now.
It's 2nd and 8. At the
Pass play coming here. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
60 Eagles.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
4th down, pass coming. Cut near the goal line. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 2nd quarter lead. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Gano for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals take a 4-point lead.
Bengals 14, Broncos 10.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. McCole Hardman now on the return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Denver set to take the field on offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to
Yeah.
give their defense a chance to catch your breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
Done.
2nd and 3
Done.
at the 37-yard line.
On the keeper, it's Burrow. And he'll still have some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he'll get it up to the 44. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
The Broncos, 1st down.
11 times.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. 1st down. Burrow to throw. He's got Smith again. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running. On 1st down, here's Burrow. That's complete. Naku on the left side. And he's taken down at the 30. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Another Broncos 1st down.
Dad.
1st and 10 at the
Right,
30-yard
80.
line.
To the air again. It's Burrow. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain. 2nd down now. 7 to go.
Here we go, here we go.
Brings up 2nd and
Right,
7
80.
at the Bengals
Right, shot.
27-yard line.
Again, it's Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
11 MT, 11 MT. Right, 80. Right, shot.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Complete beyond the marker. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
It's a gain of
We keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Broncos 1st down. 1st
11
and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their 1st. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
At the 17-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Bengals get to him and take him down. Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
11 MT,
So
11
not
MT.
an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. 3rd and long for him here. Throwing the out route complete. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Butker knocks it through. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Makes the score.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick. To have that confidence built, that's important.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it.
Ready. Knocking 18.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Throw to the right, finds Waddle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
On the jump.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
Throwing from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
Positive of that effort, you didn't go backwards. You didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Come on, come on.
Back to throw it. Looking right, and he finds him. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. This, the first official Sunday of fall, the final week before buys kick in. A full schedule of 16 games on tap. Let's roll. Our look around the NFL starts now. Down at Hard Rock Stadium, it's the Dolphins at home to take on the Jets in the AFC East. And it's a welcome sight here. Back from injury, Chris Godwin. He's going to run a deep route, look it in, and he's gone. 75 yards this one goes. The catch and run for the score. The Dolphins get back to 500, 2 up, 2 down as they get the victory at home. Next up, we go to Big D, specifically Arlington, Texas. Check in on the Cowboys. They're hosting the Green Bay Packers. And this is the Packers quarterback. A great throw here, back right corner of the end zone, touchdown. Lastly, let's go out to Arrowhead. The Chiefs taking on the Baltimore Ravens. And this is the KC QB. He's looking to throw, then makes a beeline for the end zone. 12 yards on the scramble for the score. The Chiefs have won 2 straight since the Week 2 loss. They go to 3-1 with the victory. With that, let's take a look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL this past weekend. In the game you're watching, not much to separate these two sides through 2 quarters, a 1-point game at the half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Coach Zach Taylor getting his Bengals out there for their next drive. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third.
Okay, ready?
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Setting him on the dive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Sent down by Cody Barton.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Go.
1st and 10, he keeps it on the option. Nearly broke even, but the defenders followed that zone read well, and it's going to cost him about a yard.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Inside handoff goes to Madison. It's a nice run in there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
They'll go right back to Madison. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19.
This time it's a passing play. Pass is cut at the 9. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch.
Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. And the Broncos are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Intercepted. The Broncos take
11.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
12.
And the Broncos first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
11.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grab the lead on their first series of the half. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. They'll try it on the ground. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead. Defense perhaps a little too worried about the pass there, partner, and as a result, they're able to run it in for 2.
It really becomes a numbers game down here. And you see a lot of teams employ this, right? If there's numbers there against the pass, we're going to be committed to running. If they stack the box, we've got to be willing to throw it. In this case, it was a numbers advantage in the simplest path for 2 points.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Back to throw. Hits his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Hand up now from the gun. And the run will not work. He is shocked at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense. He's back to throw. Waddle makes the catch. A lot of space ahead. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Gano for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Hardman with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
11, Thomas.
On the keeper, it's Burrow. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be 3rd down.
11.
David. A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
11.
Burrow from the gun. Keeps away from one. Got a man, that's Nakua. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short.
17 yards.
That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Well, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
First
Here we go.
At the 49-yard line.
On the ground, it's a give to Gibbs. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Nabs along that sideline. Samuel. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First down. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. Give him 13 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
That's another Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
11, MT, Kate. 180. 180.
Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
He was taken down by Tony
You know, for
Fields.
pitchers, you'll hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that. You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
It's plays like that, Kate, right, wrong. Where I sit and judge a defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down. What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
McLeod now returning it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Bengals ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. This finds Everett complete. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Bengals football, and they know what they need to do. Trailing here in the 4th. Second and 3 now.
Ready? Go.
Running it now out of the gun. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down.
Come on. Hey.
Now looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. That's going to be caught by Everett. It's inside the 10. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Still lined up at the 6. Here's 2nd and goal. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take a 4th quarter lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Now a try to go up by 4, put it out of the range of a field goal. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals take a 4-point lead.
Broncos 24.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Barrios now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So here comes the Bronco offense. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. There's a counter give to Gibbs. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Burrow finds the in route complete. And this one doesn't go far. 3rd down, and they need to get 10.
A gain of 2 makes it 3rd down and 10.
Big 13. Big 13.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Ethan Evans, the one to kick it away. His work begins at the 31. Gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. The Bengals are headed out there alongside Jalen Waddle for this next series. In that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Got Everett, and it's complete. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
On 1st down, they'll run. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing from the gun here. Has him on the quick hitter. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone.
Hurry.
Even with this lead, keeping the pedal down.
15 yards. And the Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Rolling left, buying some time. And there's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Come on. Set. Ready.
Here's the backup. First throw. A escapes the pocket. Oh, he lost the football. And the Broncos corral it. And they get to him and tackle him on the return. But will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. So holding on the offense, Brock, and a quick declination from the defense, that turnover will stand.
11.
He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. That one is not going to get any easier to watch during film study, Brock. Some chances to go down, but instead opting to keep extending the play. And then all of a sudden, in the end zone for a safety.
Yeah, ultimately, there just comes a time where you've got to understand where you are on the field, right? Hey, I'm trying to make a play. I'm trying to make a play. That's all great in the middle of the field. But when you're in the danger zone like this, and you can give that defense 2 points and energize the other side, you got to know where you are on the field and just get rid of the ball.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hurt. You're not. Liking.
First get of the game here to Chase Brown. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 26.
The play fake. Here's Ward. Buying some time left. He can run it. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. He'll throw it. It's caught right side by Johnson. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
We've set it downs from 37. A first down carry for Brown. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. They need more of those as they trail by a score. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Bengals up by 6. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Come on, ready.
Handoff headed left to Brown. He wants to, but he's not going to be able to continue the run. Got him 6, but they stopped him short. It's 4th down now.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
He finds him beyond the marker. And he picks up the first down for the Bengals. And that is the last thing they need to lock away this win.
Let's go now.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Line up the design keeper. Kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. So the Bengals take this one on the road. Well, what began as just a good start to this season might be becoming something a little bit better, Brock. 4-0 now. There may be some serious lengths to the start they're having here.
Yeah, let's not go calling them the 72 Dolphins yet, Kate. A lot of season left. But you'll hear coaches, especially in this first month of the season, call it stacking wins.
Yep.
And you know, if you can sustain success and you stack these wins early, you're typically a playoff team late.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Bengals emerge as winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.